Greetings to you. This is Professor Jason for the Black Spectacle Forum. Of late, we've been hearing lot of words connecting with one nation. It's been in all the medias and also in all the social media platforms. So there's always some one nation this, one nation that. Now the current buzz is one nation, one election. So this insightful video from TBS Media is going to talk about the feasibility of one nation, one election. Is it even possible? What are the legal hurdles to it? How will the political parties react to it? Will the people accept it? So all of these will be dealt in today's video on one nation, one election. All right. So what is one nation, one election? In brief, one nation, one election means an election conducted simultaneously for the parliament, for the state assemblies, for the local, urban and rural panchayats. Imagine all of this conducted at one go, at one straight go. Agreed, it may take 100 days or 2-3 phases, but is this possible? The second thing is, has this been done before? Yes, it was in vogue in 1950. Ever since, they tried all of it, but for some reasons, it was only conducted for 4 cycles and it was stopped. Right. Let's come to the legal hurdles of conducting one nation, one election. First, when you're going to stop the governments which are already in power currently. So for example, if a state has just won its election or is in the 3rd year of its tenure of 5 years, you're going to stop it. You're going to bring a halt to it and conduct another election for the state, same elections, same state, and for the whole of India. But imagine this is going against the constitution. Hence, an amendment has to be made. Nearly 5 amendments have to be made. Let's see the amendments. First one, the Article 83 should be changed. That is, duration of the parliament, which is for 5 years, that should be amended. Article 85, the dissolution of the parliament by the president, an amendment for it must be made. Let's come to states. Article 172, the duration of state legislatures will also be amended. Article 174, the dissolution of state legislature. These are the 4 important rules which have to be followed first. Now, let's come to the local elections. This is something very important. 356 has to be brought because this is during the election time, the governments have to be run and hence it will come under the president rule. So these are the 5 rules which are based on the parliament as well as state legislatures. Now, to make this happen, what is any party in power in the central government have to do? Well, first of all, they must have 362 seats in the Lok Sabha and 166 seats in the Rajya Sabha. But do they have it? Which means 2/3 of the whole 2 houses. That's impossible because BJP is now on a simple majority. It is 72 seats short in the Lok Sabha and 52 seats short in the Rajya Sabha. Hence, to make this amendments happen, it has to have the support of the opposition parties or other parties which are not in its line. Now, I was saying that we also, the one nation, one election also caters to the local elections. To make something in the urban and the rural posts, a very important thing is it must be ratified by more than half of all the states in India. Now, how many states does BJP have? It has 19 states and 1 union territory, and the India Alliance has 8 states and 1 union territory. Again, BJP is in a simple majority here too, and hence there's no possibility of making this happen. Fine. Now let's go to the red flags or the issues in making this happen. The first thing is, as we discussed, there are lots of constitutional challenges to make this dream or fantasy to happen. Second, a very important part is the cost factor. Many people will say it's just one election and hence it'll be very cheap. It's not going to be cheap. An election which is regularly conducted, Election Commission bills it at 4,000 crores. Now today, the Election Commission has come out with a report that if one nation, one election has to happen, it needs 8,000 crores. That is double the amount. 8,000 crores. This was in today's breaking news. Now, imagine 8,000 crores. It was 4,000. Now it's going to be 8,000. Also, every 15 years, the EVMs have to be changed. This is part of the maintenance work. Now, that itself will come to a bill of 10,000 crores. Now, you can imagine 10,000 plus 8,000 crores, that is 18,000 crores, just to conduct one nation, one election. And of course, you know all the other logistic issues. You need bandobast, you need storage, security for all the EVMs, then to conduct and bring all the team to conduct these sort of huge, let's say, one of the most gargantuous elections. Now, it's good for a headline. These sort of these sudden lines, one nation, one election, one nation, this. It's good to hear as a headline, and it also helps to distract the people's attention, maybe for a little while, because those who are not very knowledgeable may even accept that it's the right way forward. But is it the right way forward? Let me give you a quote from the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, M.K. Stalin. He has very clearly said that this is highly impracticable. It's not at all possible. And of course, he is a stalwart in elections. They know how this works. It's not just M.K. Stalin, but all the chief ministers, all chief ministers as well as political parties raise the red flag in this issue. Now, why is the elections in a regional party very necessary? Now, let's say everything is not central. So when there is a one nation, one election, the campaigning or the, let's say, even the propaganda will be only about the central issues. Whereas politics is not central. Politics is always regional. Each regional party caters to the needs of the people living in the small provinces, streets, these villages. Hence, politics is always regional and it's never about only the center. Center is just it's let's say it's a fraternity, it's a mix, it's a blend of all the states. Hence, a center can only work if the states are strong. That's a federal structure. So, politics is always regional. Regional people are not much concerned about what happens in Delhi, or if we have made agreements with this prime minister of another nation, this prime minister. Those are national issues. But for the individual, it's the regional parties which matter. Hence, this election will not help in any way. Hence, a very important significant factor is frequent elections gives power to the citizens. See, when elections are conducted regularly, citizens are remembered. Politicians remember citizens, and citizens can always bring up their issues. They can renegotiate their terms. They can raise issues, and politicians will also be on their toes to work for the people. Whereas when it is conducted just once and for all the states in one go, that would not be possible. Hence, one nation, one election is a good one-liner for the headlines. It will even help in all the debates, in all the news debates. But practically speaking, we leave it to you. Is it even possible? Thank you. Thank you for watching us. We would come to you with more insights and more detailed analysis of the happenings of India and Tamil Nadu. Please be tuned to TBS Media, the Black Spectacle Forum. I'm Professor Jason from TBS Media. Thank you.